Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
It's a gain of 5. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Giants first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. First down. He'll pick up with 2 yards. And the Giants first down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Forced out wide. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down, keep the drive alive.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Fields now on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And he was so clear. He's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game because I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give up the middle with Camaro. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow turn that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Best. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants'
The
46.
run with the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
On the play.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of
May
6.
to throw on 2nd down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended
They'll
for Jerry
empty out
Jeudy.
the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Gibbs running right with Camaro, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Fields to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants.
Play action now to Fields. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7-7. apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, the ball's out. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it. So Philly will retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking out of the gun. It's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Giants offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. And this will be a Giants first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
A run. And here's Mason. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
Gain of 24 yards. That's another Giants first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Giants.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Good coverage by Andrew
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. They look middle, and it's caught by Batch. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's May. He finds Judy on that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll work the middle here with Camara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
39-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
We'll try and run for this with Camara. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. May gonna hold on to this one. And he's not going anywhere. Stopped behind the line. They have turned it over on down. The Giants offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 44-yard
A run with the Central Florida punter, R.J. Harvey. And they'll take this down inside 35. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Giants.
On the ground is Mason. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Carter getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Fields. He'll step up and run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Gordon Mason, touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And a solid run back there to get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for Eagles.
Made out on 1st and 10. That one taken in by Douglas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Throw again is May. Right back to Betts. He's got another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's May again. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
18, Jack Bech. It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They confront on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Kamara. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
May gonna look to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
May's pass. Complete.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's moving. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Drop play here for Harvey. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
The 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it so they keep possession. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, Fields. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Second down, it's Fields. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
Fields now on 2nd down. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Fields to throw for it. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. The play fake, it's May. has completed to Douglas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This pass caught by Judy. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. On 1st and 10, here's May. They look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Giants sending out their punter. On the return, it's Tracy. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Throwing is May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down. 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now May, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And will bring this to about the 25. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. To throw is Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And the Giants' 1st down.
A run. And here's Mason. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play action. Here's Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Carter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Oh, a loose football. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. He finds Judy on that one. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they've
tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to stop. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll work forward for a couple. Team Winters there to bring him down. From 31, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw now, May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Giants.
May will look to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 4.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That one, take it in. Jack back. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Extra point line Little is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put Ryman in motion. Start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
He was covered by
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
And this will not be returnable as this kick will go out of bounds. The Eagles offense and Drake May making their way back out. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He's to the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Zach Frazier, the center, guilty that time. Here's May. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flag there. To throw is May. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. May to throw on 2nd down. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. May to throw again. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play back by the quarterback. Let's see. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's May again. The left side into the hands of Beck. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 catches now in the game. He's gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. It's a give now to Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now is Tracy looking to run. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Quick throw. Here's Besh on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Right back to Besh. He's got another one. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's a run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal.
Still 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd. On the ground is Mason. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Now, Fields. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Von Miller, he gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
The Eagles offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Danny Stutzman on the
Ball
stop.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 50-yard line.
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 6 carries. catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And the left bursting ball is down inside the 10-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Eagles.
Throwing is May. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Darnell Wright, guilty that time. On the give, this is Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Elijah Vera Tucker played his college ball at USC. Guilty that time. They'll try and throw. Here's May. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Here's Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not out. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one taken in by Douglas. So the Eagles lose their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle. He's able to secure a nice catch.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run here with Kamara. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On 2nd down, it's May. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense headed back take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
There defensively.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Fields. On the move left. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
They bring their tight end right.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 16.
A first down throw for Fields. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Another try, second and 10. Tight end on the move left. Fields now on second down. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds after a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Douglas on the return.
Here's first down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They gonna look to throw. He's got Loveland free left side.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So now a big spot coming here. This to force overtime. And he has missed this one. No good. And with no time remaining, that is how this one will come to an end. So a road win here for the Giants. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.